is the spiritual perspective on AI, and where does it lead?
Well, my understanding is that human beings are trying to understand their own intelligence. And so they're creating a mechanical form, a computer-based form of thinking. They're trying to understand their own mind, and they're creating a very intelligent structure based upon human understanding. So it's a way to just learn more about our own mind, our own capabilities, our own intelligence. I think the problem and the reason why it may not serve our own highest good to have these advanced forms of AI is that the intelligence of the designers is lacking behind the intelligence of the machinery they create, or the computer systems they create. So essentially that means our intentions and the wisdom through which we're using these forms of artificial intelligence. Ultimately, anything that a human being creates comes out of its own intelligence, therefore it's a lesser experience than itself. And so we create tools based upon our understanding, and artificial intelligence is a tool that we manufacture. So our intelligence has to be greater than the tools we create. The problem is we're not really investigating our own intelligence. In the modern day world, we're putting so much attention on the external. We're not learning about our own psychic potential. We're not learning about our own potential to raise our vibration. We're not learning about how we as creators in these bodies can heal our bodies and create states free from all disease. So we're living in ignorance about who we are, and we're emphasizing the external world. And we're thinking these chemicals in our medicine are going to heal me, and they're more powerful than my own mind. Meanwhile, all the studies have shown us that the placebo effect, which is the power of the human mind, evidence in these experiments, the placebo effect is more powerful than any medicine has ever been.
Absolutely.
So the placebo effect cures things. Our power of our mind cures things in a greater rate than any type of medicine the human mind has created. So we're not essentially looking at ourselves and studying ourselves, and that's spirituality. Artificial intelligence is an expression of our creation, an expression of our spiritual potential, but in some ways it's misplaced. We're not looking at our own ability to develop greater understanding. We're not looking at our own ability to expand our consciousness into non-physical states. Our mind can truly learn anything. Our mind is a free-floating form that exists beyond the physical reality, and it can perceive beyond time and space. We can take our energy body into any experience we desire to perceive. We can do far more than a robot or far more than a computer with artificial intelligence, but most people don't believe that about themselves. So modern day humanity has a sort of illness, a psychological illness, and that's really the negation of our own potential. We don't believe we're strong enough. We don't believe we're capable enough, and as a result, we create our own depression. And so it's kind of like an own self-inflicted illness where we don't acknowledge the greatness of our own selves, and therefore we don't even let ourselves explore it. So I think that artificial intelligence one day will simply disappear from this planet because we realize we have all the amazing capabilities inside of ourselves already. It's like with cellular phones, right? It allows us to communicate one person to another person over a great distance. Our minds are already connected, and we can telepathically communicate from one person to another. But most human beings say that's impossible, and therefore they limit that experience for themselves. We can learn about how to use our own mind. We can spend our time and energy doing that, and I think we'd benefit far more than trying to create tools external to us in the world.
Yeah, we create our own blockages, really.
Yeah, and it starts from this experience of self-denial.
By not creating all the power that we have inside of us.
Yeah, we deny our own greatness, and we're so heavily conditioned to do this from the time we're born that a lot of us don't even realize we're doing this to ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.